going on, everybody? It's Friday again. Here we are. Last day of May. It's the last day of May.
It is.
About to hit June. And man, I'm telling you. What's up, Bill? And Vapor's Bad Boy. Thanks for joining us. Tony, Frankenmizer, Dire Thing, Josh.
I hope everything comes out okay, Angela.
Etc.
I feel you. I gave myself food poisoning at the Eastern Shore, so I know how you feel.
Well, Angela's got. I didn't see her say anything.
Tony said she's watching from the shitter. She don't feel good.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, we've had an exceptional month at work. We've got over 118 different closings just for this month only. It's like, daggum, man. They were trying to kill me with work. But, we got it all done. And we found a stopping point to start next month.
All you have to do is set it up.
I love that you think that's so easy.
I'll trade you.
Okay.
Thanks, you can
Tony.
do my part.
Yeah, and then it's funny because my neighbor came out. You going flying this weekend? I was like, heck, I don't know, man. That's a weather-related thing. And then again, Langley might be open, but considering that last flight that I took around the neighborhood, I was flying so low. Langley don't care if you fly really low because their jets are never going that low. And the only reason they want us right at 300 feet or below is because that's where the helicopters come in, which I've seen one in like a year, maybe two. So that rarely happens, but I get it. Otherwise, you got to call the tower and get permission and all that good stuff, which that can happen.
Yeah. Well, okay. From the top, I got camouflage pants on the bottom. So
I went out in the yard. I burned a bunch of weeds in our driveway. I literally torched all those things. I did do some technical work in the last couple days. I set up this guy here, which that's a ESP32, and then this little bitty board up here, that is basically a voltage converter. It changes 3.3 volts to 5 volts. And this chip does Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and all that is used to power an LED string of lights using WLED. So I can basically take like a battery pack like this and plug that into it and then have all kinds of designs on my paramotor if I fly in the sunrise or sunset.
Hey, Wally.
Besides my regular strobes. Look at the cat, man. The cat's just like climbing you.
As soon as I sit down, she's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna get in your lap." I don't know what it is about the desk, but I'll have to be in my lap.
For the paramotor people in here, you may or may not have noticed that we have not done the paramotor podcast, whatever you want to call it, on Monday nights the last couple of weeks. And there's a lot of drama going on with it. And I just think people are so quick to judge. It kind of gets on my nerves. The USPPA, great organization. I'm with it all the way, but it's not required. It is not a government requirement that you be part of the USPPA or whatever, or be certified PPG 1, 2, 3, you name it. Kylo Glee, I don't think is a part of the USPPA. He does not give out certifications. So, basically anybody can be a paramotor instructor, with or without a license. Basically, it's like you go where your heart tells you that you want to get training from. So there's this one guy that's giving Sean a lot of crap about, oh, I'm a veteran and I didn't get free training. And Sean runs Running to the Sky, which is a nonprofit organization to help disabled veterans be able to come and train and fly for free. Now, this guy that's raising hell is not disabled in any way. He is a veteran. So I assumed he was going to get some kind of discount just for being a veteran. I don't know. I don't know the specifics of the whole thing. I just think it's weird that they come down on the guy because Sean didn't have his instructor certification, which he now does. So he has went and got all that taken care of in the meantime. But the USPPA was founded by a couple of guys that were just like, yeah, we need to put some kind of organization in place where we can govern our own people. Fine, I understand that, but it's not a requirement. It's not like a driver's license, you know. You got to have a driver's license to drive on the road. I mean, I guess you could go drive, but you really need a license. Paramotoring's not like that, at least not in the United States. So I don't know why people come down on somebody so hard for not having.
Okay, I have something to say about that.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Just like when you hire anybody to do anything, the onus is on you to find out if they have the qualifications that you require.
Right. Oh,
so
I get that.
If you didn't fucking ask, you can't be all shocked Pikachu when you find out that he didn't have it. I mean, you know,
yeah,
that's on you for assuming he did.
I think this guy didn't find out that he was going to have to pay for training until about 3 days before he went for his training. This is why he's upset. But to just drag things through the water, I mean, I've never seen Sean do anything but good things for people. Cover. He's trying to do good. And then he acted like that Sean was trying to make money off of Anthony Vella's crash. Anybody that knows Sean or would have paid attention or watched the show, Sean was collecting money through Run Into the Sky to donate directly to Anthony Vella to avoid the surcharge that GoFundMe charges.
Yeah, they take what was like 20%.
No, not 20%. It's like
it's a lot.
It's so many percent per transaction. So it's kind of weird.
I thought Aries said when they did that fundraiser for what was her name, Caitlin, many years ago, the grand total they ended up taking was something like 20% of the total.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. They don't do like a grand 20% of the total. They take a percentage of every transaction. So say you donate $5 one time, they'll take a percentage of that. Then you come back and donate another $10. They take a percentage of that. So that's how they
it all ends up working out.
Yeah, it ends up working out to be that much if you add it up. But yeah, he was trying to get money for Anthony without the surcharge on top of it. But yeah, they drug his name through the dirt for that. And then to have Hot Buttered Steve come on there and basically call Will out for no reason. All's Will said one comment. He said, there's two sides to every story. That's all he said. And then Hot Butter Steve.
Yes, Vapor's bad boy. I'm waiting for him to stop talking for a second.
Hot Butter Steve just came down and just started listing everything, all of Will's laundry in the middle of a Facebook chat. And it's like, really, dude? You moved way out in the sticks somewhere to get married. Hey, good for you. I'm proud of you. But you don't even really get involved in the paramotor world. Why would you call somebody out like that? It gets on my nerves. I mean, that's what I'm saying about judging people. It's like, dadgum, man. What the heck?
Vapor's bad boy had his surgery. He had his stent put in. I'm glad everything worked out.
Did you? Nice.
Are you recovering well? Hi, Scorp. How you doing?
Until you do me wrong, I trust your word. Just saying. Yeah, Tony, I mean, I've never seen Sean give out bad advice to any paramotor pilots. I mean, that's what I go. Your actions speak a lot louder than anything. So, I mean, if the guy literally had no proof of anything. He didn't go, well, here's a receipt where Sean did this, or he tried to bring
until he can show like a text saying Sean told me I was going to get free training. I mean, did this guy just assume because he was a veteran that he was going to be free? Did he
I
not
guess.
catch the disabled part? Was there never any discussion about it? I don't.
Then he posted a link like, here's Sean's court case stuff. And it was basically judgments for credit card.
What the hell's that got to
stuff.
do with
I
anything?
know, right? It's like, why would you post
I'm
that,
actively avoiding a creditor right now. I'm like,
dude?
that's
Yeah.
not. Ooh.
If you have problems with money, I mean, everybody's got problems with money. It's not like he's got criminal offenses going down his record. It's from credit
Even if
card
he
stuff.
did, shit happens. What does
Right?
that got to do with
I'm
anything?
just like,
Unless
man,
it's for a fraudulent charity, it's irrelevant.
paramotor drama is starting to get good as vape drama. Scorp,
Right?
I'm not trying to start any drama. Number one, none of those guys that posted, well, besides Will, even come to watch this show, so that kind of narrows it down.
I will just say there seemed to be some kind of
Hey, Kramer.
issue with him and his charity. And like I told Steve, any charity has to start somewhere. It's not like Sean's got a nest egg, you know, and he's starting with thousands of dollars. So yes, he has to fucking raise money. That's the point of a charity. How else is he supposed to do it? I mean, you know, you have to start at the bottom. I mean, unless you are a philanthropist with a lot of fucking money and can just start out offering training and catching donations as you go to assist. But this is pretty much run by donations. So, and if he is a registered, was it 501c, then all of that should be publicly available. Right. Put your money where your mouth is if you think there's an issue instead of just going on a Facebook chat group and talking shit.
I hope it all gets worked out. For now, they have put the show on hold. Linda, I don't think is going to do the show anymore. Me, I don't know. It depends. I don't want to come on there if it's going to be a lot of drama and we have to sit there and defend the entire show. It's like, really, dude, we come on here to speak about paramotor stuff, to try and keep everybody safe, and somebody, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll just be fine, but you never know. I'm just saying, it just, the drama is everywhere. Now
I moved my camera. Can y'all tell?
Now it's paramotor
but now
drama.
I gotta adjust it. I don't know.
So when we went to Spring Wing over here on the eastern shore of Virginia, buddy of mine, John French, went there and he saw me flying the trike, which I guess motivated him to now buy a trike. I thought he was going to get the same one as me. He decided to go with the Flash Cruiser, which cost more money. Not the Flash Cruiser. I'm sorry. The Foxy trike. The Foxy trike is the trike made for the Rider, which is the frame I have and the same frame he has. We both have the double hoop. I got the bigger prop, but he's got a double hoop also. So he's going to try the Foxy trike. And I'm like, dude, I can help you definitely with the trike. You know, don't go and pay a lot of money. I can teach you how to fly that trike, no problem. So we'll see what happens when he gets it. I do want to go and take him out to a nice field to where he can learn to taxi that trike, because that's like 90% of it. You got to be able to taxi the wing and stay under the wing, because if you don't, the main problem.
I mean, y'all could technically go do that out at Buckrow on those fields, or not Buckrow.
Wow. What's up, Static? Good to see you, man.
No, not Buckrow. What's Fort Monroe? Hi, CDC.
Yeah, Fort Monroe. That's a good spot.
Yeah, because there's lots of nice open fields, not to take off, but to taxi. Yeah.
Well, this is the problem that most people have with trikes that are new to trikes. So say I bring my wing up and my wing goes over to my left side. What people try to do is turn their wheels and go the opposite way.
It says it right there on the screen. That's my name.
Yeah. So what you really got to get is under somebody's head, instead of trying to steer away to pull the wing back to you. What's up, hippie? Good seeing you, man. Nice of you to share those recipes online. I need to try one of them darn things some of the time. But yeah, when the wing goes over to the left, people will steer the opposite direction trying to pull it over. And that's incorrect. You want
No,
to
you got to get
steer
underneath it.
under the wing. You want to turn towards the wing, but people will also make too hard of a correction. So if the wing goes left, they'll turn really hard left, which makes the wing shoot over to the right really hard. Then they'll try to turn back right, and then they end up going back and forth, and they flip the trike over, and then that's when people get hurt, like Deweese and stuff. Now I'm not saying Deweese did that, but it's definitely an easy way to get injured. I
haven't heard from Fearless in a long time, but I think he had another baby. I saw him on Facebook doing the dad thing.
If I got a double hoop, I got to go see a proctologist.
Fearless is too busy populating the world to play video games anymore.
Will, you missed the whole topic. I did bring your name up. I apologize. You're going to have to watch back.
We were talking shit about you, Will.
We did not talk shit about you,
We did.
Will.
I did.
Oh, did you?
No.
So
no, I didn't.
The double hoop, to basically break it down, the reason for the double hoop is especially when you're using a trike, when you go to rump on the gas, when you hit the throttle, your lines pull back really hard. And if you have a single hoop cage, it will flex that cage from basically the tension of the lines on your cage. It will bend your cage. And in some cases, it bends it enough where your prop will hit that cage and you'll break a prop. So the whole purpose of having that double hoop is to strengthen that outer cage so that your cage doesn't flex when that initial inflation happens. That's what the double hoop's for those wanting to know. But yeah,
I don't think anybody did, but okay.
Well, I'm breaking it down.
So we'll switch topics back to vaping. The HOG is not fixed.
Yeah.
Contrary to what his title says.
So what happens on the HOG, which I do like the way they designed it. I took the HOG apart. I forgot which T it was. It was like T. It was a really small T number. Little Torx bit. So you take the 4 bolts, the 4 little screws out of the front. You can take the front off. Then it has a couple of buttons, the fire button and the up and down wattage. You move them over to the side. Then the board itself has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. You take those 6 screws out and the whole board comes out. There's no wiring, no anything. I took that board and cleaned the bejesus out of it, put it back together.
It was full of bejesus, by the way.
Cleaned the 510 out, and it worked for like 2 days. And then it started getting hot again. So I honestly think there's something wrong with the chip on her HOG. Now mine still works fine, but that's not saying that it won't happen to me also.
I'm really disappointed because I like that mod and I use the LiPo, and then when that goes on the charger is when I bring the HOG out, but I can't use that. So he'd fixed it. It went 24 hours. It was fine. And then at work, I noticed that it was warm, and it wasn't hot like it was before. Right. But it was warm enough to like if you body temperature warm, which was odd considering it was sitting on my desk with the air conditioner on. Hi, Boots.
Static, I've been doing this, what? I don't know, 11 or 12 years
He said there wasn't really a lot of juice on there, so I don't know what it is.
There wasn't a lot
I
of
really
juice.
Don't know what it is.
Maybe I can, Cloud Chucker. Yeah, there's something going on with her board. I'd be happy to send it to them and they can check it and go, wow, this thing is getting hot for no reason. So this is the HOG. This is what we're talking about, Vapor's Bad Boy. This is a 400 watt mod. It takes 4 18650s and it goes up to 400 watts. Munchkin's is black in color. I have clear doors on mine. Usually it has purple doors, but I have the clear doors on mine. You can buy those separately. So that's what it is. Very simple device, but hers is getting hot for God knows why. I don't know.
No apparent reason whatsoever.
I don't think you should take a break from Facebook. Now, I'm not telling you what to do by any means, but if it's because of the drama that's going around, don't run from it. It's, that's what people want. If it's somebody
Should be
saying something stupid, just ignore it. That's what I
get on
do.
Facebook anymore anyway, because 99% of the shit is all sponsored crap. Is vaping a thing where mine is bigger than yours?
Oh, not because of that? Gotcha, Will.
I
Okay.
mean,
It's fine. I mean, whatever reason you got,
it
that's fine.
depends. So the Cloud Bros, right? The Cloud Bros, which they're still out there.
Yeah,
It's not necessarily mine is bigger than yours. It's all a matter of a power thing, like mine's stronger than yours. I could blow so many what. Yeah, it's not a size thing.
Yeah,
But
the HOG stands for Hammer of God, so that's what that's what HOG stands for. So, I think I got so much juice now to vape, and I know that they're doing their live extravaganza right now, but honestly, they keep posting deals for juice, and I'm like, dude, I still have full containers of juice, full to the top. I got a snowman that's still almost full.
But when has that ever stopped you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 620 mils sitting there that's still completely full to the top. I haven't even touched yet. This is yours. I don't know why that's in here. This is her little kitty.
Because you never brought it in.
So that's just some of the juice we have. You know what I haven't had in a while? Nilla nuts. It's like, damn, man, that's my go-to vape.
Well, I tried to make more of my Paraclaw and fucked it up somehow, and I'm disappointed.
Well, you tried to see. You know what it is? You tried to change the recipe.
All right. Well, what I see, DeMillan was supposed to be here, right? And she was here last week, and when I asked her a question, she didn't answer me because she came in and left.
Enough said, Will. I got you.
Well, Hippie is here. Hippie. This is what I did, all right? So my Paraclaw recipe is it's pear, caramel, shit, it's right here. Hold on. It's pear, cinnamon Danish swirl, Bavarian cream, and caramel butter, right? So I ran out of pear. So I figured that I would use Flavor Art.
Pear.
I ran out of pear.
We had a boatload of pear.
We do not have a boatload of pear. We have this ancient ass bottle of Capella pear, and there's like barely any in there. So,
okay.
So I didn't know how strong the Fuji apple was. So, let me pull up my recipe real quick so I can. I'm gonna bore the paramotor people. Y'all are just gonna have to get used to it. I'm boring.
You remember how loyal Munchkin was in our streams? Yes, Static. And Static, you are a damn good player. I will just tell you that. You are one of the best dudes that I ever played with on Call of Duty. That you were bad to the bone. I was just trying to keep up most of the time.
All right, so typically the pear is only 3.6 grams. All right. I didn't know how strong the Fuji was, so what I did was send.
Can you send the link?
Yeah, I'll put it in chat. So what I did instead was, instead of doing the 3.6 pear, I did 1.5 of Fuji apple, and then I added the difference in Bavarian cream and yellow cake. And for some reason, the apple's not very strong at all. Right. So I didn't over apple it. But
I have an apple double though. I think it's Fuji apple double.
But okay. For some reason, it tastes. All I can taste is the cinnamon from the cinnamon Danish swirl, which I always go easy on, and I usually go a couple. Like not a couple grams less, but I always go easier on the cinnamon Danish swirl because that's a really strong one. I don't know what I did wrong. Is the Fuji apple really, really strong and there's too much of it and it's just burnt it? Or I don't know. But I got I still got half a bottle that I got to vape. So even if I don't like it,
She's
I'm
like,
vaping that shit anyway.
I
But
made it. I'm gonna vape that damn stuff. I don't care. I'm with you there. If I make a bottle of juice, and especially if it's a big bottle and it sucks, I'm like, well, I made it. I'm gonna vape this damn stuff because I'm not gonna waste it.
the only thing that I can think of is that I over Fuji'd it, or because does flavoring go
Static. I
bad? Because
appreciate
this
that.
yellow cake is awfully dark.
Yes,
Maybe
sir.
maybe I added too much. I don't think I added too much yellow cake, but I don't know.
I
I
don't
have
think
no
you added
idea
too
what I
much
did wrong.
yellow cake. I mean, anytime you switch stuff, like even with Nilla Nuts, if you switch
Yeah, but
the
Ryan, I
vanilla,
didn't add any more
ugh,
cinnamon than I normally do. I mean, I added less than what the recipe calls for, and pay no attention to what it says it was adapted from. I know that's kind of weird. It was adapted from like orange creamsicle. Ignore that part. I just was looking for a recipe with simple, basic flavorings, and
yeah, you didn't want to start from scratch. You just like took any recipe and just started
yeah,
adapting
I
it.
was like, just find me a recipe with like 4 or 5 flavors, and that would help me get the percentages correct.
I am on Discord, kinda static.
Hi,
I
William.
don't even know what my name is on Discord. My
Tony.
original nickname on Discord, I couldn't get back in because
Whatever flavor you
using
want
the old phone number.
exists. I'm telling you, whatever you want. Even if it's dirty ashtray, there's one called dirty hooker. So yeah, whatever flavor you want, it's out there somewhere. It's out there somewhere. Got to be careful with cherry though, because it can taste medicinal. Yeah, the
That should
dirty
have
hooker
filled the
one
car
is
up.
not
I mean,
really all that.
unless we got more seats in the car, I
Yeah,
would think that would fill the car up. I mean,
it's not very popular static, but it does exist. So.
send me a link, Tony Carmen. Oh, do you want to get on the show, hippie? Is that what you're saying? Because I can give you a link straight in chat for
Well,
that.
the cinnamon Danish swirl is Capella, and this is not a new bottle. Hey, Peanut, this is the same bottle that I'm using. The only difference between this and what I made last time, I never let it steep, William. The only difference was the addition of the Fuji apple, and like I said, the recipe calls for 3.6 of the pear, and I only added 1.5 of the Fuji, if that much. If that much.
That link right there, hippie, will get you right into the show. I will just have to click a button to switch our cameras, but other than that, you can come right on here with us if you would like.
Yeah, and the pear claw that I usually make, William, I never let that steep either.
Make your own juice. What, Tony? Are you scared to make your own juice? I mean, if there's enough people that have
It's
interest,
super easy.
I've just done it so many times.
Sorry, y'all.
It's like preaching to the choir. So we woke Bella up. Oh damn!
And then Bella woke me up. So yeah.
I've seen some pretty good drama.
Well, you ain't seen drama. You look. You think you've seen drama. You ain't seen drama. The old school vapors in here. We've all seen some drama. This is
There we
child's
go.
play.
Whoa, what happened? Oh, the screen. Why didn't it put it under instead of over? Okay, I'll adjust this. Hold on a second.
Fix your shit, Caster.
What's up, hippie?
What's up?
I see you there. I'm adjusting.
You got the hippie vapes.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everything set up over here on my side too, so hold
well,
on.
hey, we can hear you, so you're doing pretty good so far.
We can hear you and we can see you. That's as good as it's gonna get, right?
What's up, everybody?
There
How you doing?
Got that. Got that. Okay, we're 3 lined up on one line. For it usually puts the person underneath. I guess because I got it on another monitor, it's like, oh, we got plenty of room, and just stretched it out.
How y'all doing this evening?
Pretty good, pretty good. Look at you with all that hair. Like hippie doesn't have a lot of hair already.
I am drinking alcohol to try to recover from my week. So far, it seems to be working.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
It's been a hell of a week.
Ain't that the truth?
Scuba tells it how he sees it. I respect that. Well, I appreciate that, Tony. I mean, that's the whole thing, right? I don't like a lot of smoke and mirrors. And if I can't feed it to you straight, then why am I even bringing it up? I screw that. So yeah.
I think I may have cut my wicks too short.
You also check Hippie out. He posts lots. Go to Hippie Vapes. I mean, that's his YouTube channel. He posts lots of recipes. So if y'all are interested in doing some DIY, there you go. He posts them all the time. And they may be version 29 of it, but he'll post it.
Yeah, you got to keep mixing to get it right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know exactly what you're saying.
See, and that's why I'm so irritated, right? Because the Paraclaw, I am not creative when it comes to coming up with flavors. I didn't know what I wanted. I was just looking at recipes that had simple ingredients, and I started just putting in things that I had and came up with the Pear Claw, which is a pear bear claw. So like I said, it's got the caramel butter, it's got pear,
interesting
it's
vape,
got
for sure.
Bavarian cream and the cinnamon Danish swirl. And it's really good. It just tastes like a cinnamon roll with like pears in it, like a fruit Danish. I don't know how it went so bad.
So that's what you're trying to get is like a pear Danish, right?
Well, the recipe that I made is perfect. I just ran out of pear, so I figured I will pick a different
I will
fruit.
substitute something else and screw the
And
whole
fucked it
recipe
up.
up. That's pretty much what you. She really likes the one she made, so I'm like, then we just need to buy more of that flavor.
It just doesn't. It doesn't. Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
Well, I tell you, the Fuji apple actually is very, very prominent. It's a very, very strong apple. It's one of the strongest apples out there.
So let me ask you a question, because now, I like to interrupt.
Fuji are you using?
It is the Flavor Art Fuji apple. Yep, but here's the thing: is I can barely taste it, and I don't know if that's because I added too much.
How much? What's the percentage you put in it?
I do by weight. So the pear in the recipe calls for 3.6. So with the Fuji, because I didn't know how strong it was, I only added like 1.5 at max. And I replaced the difference with additional Bavarian cream, because I figured Bavarian cream, you can't go wrong with that. You can't really fuck it up by adding too much Bavarian cream. But I don't know if the 1.5, and this is in a 120 is the size bottle, dear? Is that what size bottles are?
Yes.
Yeah. So I didn't know if maybe it was just if it's too much and it's just like burning it because it's too much flavoring, or if something else went horribly wrong. I don't know.
Too much flavoring?
That isn't. See, you can have what's called muting. You can mute another flavoring if you use too much of one certain flavoring. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, let's say now I go by percentages. Whenever you use eliquidrecipes.com, okay, you got your percentages in there.
It's 3% pear. So if I cut that in half, it would have been
but
it would have been
Fuji,
less.
What's messing it?
But I didn't add that much. I added half of what I normally do for the pear.
You can't mix. You can't swap pear with apple. It's not going to work. You got to have the pear.
Oh, yeah.
So I put too much Fuji in there, is what you're saying?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, because I tasted like a little tiny, like I basically just put the lid on my finger.
Even with Nilla nuts,
I was like that.
Flavorings have a like what Hippie was saying. So like, say you go up to 3% on a flavor and it'll taste real good, and then you hit 4% and then it drops to nothing, and then it goes back up and maybe you get to 6% and it tastes good again. It like goes up to max and then drops off, then goes back up to max and drops off. It's weird the way flavoring works. You can double up on it and catch back to where, but you could have went down and still got the same effect. It's
Mm.
kind of weird the way flavoring will mute itself out and then come back. So you
Well,
may have went too far to start off with, and you got to back it down until you find the peak point and then stay there.
well, I mean, I'll guess I'll just have to order more pear. That's what it boils down to.
Flavor
'Cause,
Art pear is a really, really good flavor, and it's very versatile.
well, it was Flavor Art Fuji apple. It's Capella pear.
Yep, Capella pear. Yep.
Get Flavor Art pear, and you'll be better off. Flavor Art pear,
Okay.
you'll use less percentage of it, so it means it'll last longer. Okay, and you get better pear flavor.
Yeah, because the Capella flavor or Capella pear says it has stevia.
Yeah.
So it does, and I don't know if it's in my head just because I know it has stevia in it, but it has a very artificial taste to me.
Right.
I don't know
right.
how to describe it. It
Yeah.
just tastes fake.
Yeah, the ones with the Capella flavorings with stevia in it are, they're different than any other company, because it has the stevia. Now you could use, like, if you want that stevia in it, PSO flavorings sells their sweetener, it's stevia, and you can use that real low percent, like 1/4%. Instead of Capella super sweet or something. There's so many sweeteners, it just depends on your taste. Do you want a citrus note to it? Use Capella super sweet.
Right.
If you don't want the citrus note, use Perillum super sweet. But yeah, pear.
So far, I don't have any recipes that call for super sweet. I mean, maybe the can only be one recipe might have it. I don't know. That's got like
Most of the
15
stuff
different
we
flavors in
make,
it.
we
So
try to stay away from sweetener just to avoid
Yeah.
killing our coils.
yeah, because I chain vape like crazy all day long. So
It's like, yeah,
that
you
can
put
only be
sweetener in there,
one.
you're gonna kill your
That can
coils.
only be one clone. It was really, really, really good. It was perfect. But damn if it didn't have a lot of flavors in it.
Yeah.
Still worth it though.
Just
You can't make a big bottle of that though at all because it doesn't hold after a couple weeks. It starts to really
Hello, Linda.
lose flavor. Hey, Linda.
Linda got to go on her tandem flight. She's posted the video like 20 times, which I don't blame her. Heck yeah, you get to go once a year. Post the hell out of it. I don't care.
Right?
Oh man.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put some in a fresh tank. We'll see how it works.
Oh, you can put some in a fresh.
Yeah.
Which tank do you have there, Munchkin?
This is the Juggernaut.
You got the Juggernaut, or are you using the Valkyrie? Because she got a Valkyrie 40 millimeter, I think. I don't know if that's what she's using.
Well, that mod is charging, so I
okay.
rebuilt the Juggernaut while y'all weren't paying attention.
I like the Juggernaut because it's top airflow.
Uh-oh.
Not a lot of RTAs that are top airflow have good flavor. That's the Juggernaut V2.
I lost my top cap.
Well, don't do that.
Yeah.
If I can make it to Lititz, is that Lititz, Pennsylvania? Is that, am I pronouncing that right? Lititz now. July 4th. Oh man, we're doing a pyro drone laser show. 4:30. Wow. You can get me VIP access.
Oh shit.
Well, maybe that's worth the trip then, Ryan. I like VIP access. Lititz. I guess. I don't know, but that's I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name anymore because I don't know that city.
Well, this isn't good, y'all.
Dang on, Munchkin, you on your damn hands and knees?
I dropped the top cap.
Lititz. King Cobra, you're not helping.
What?
Little bits.
Oh, not around here.
The aliens got her underneath that desk or wherever she's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm under my desk.
She got a big old wide
hear a
chair. She
voice.
likes that chair for some
Oh,
reason.
there she is. Watch out.
Where did it go? How did it just disappear?
It rolled, I'm sure. And
What
it's
was it?
black, so good luck finding that in there in the dark.
What was that? Her top cap?
Yeah, her top
Yes.
cap.
Oh, Lord.
What am I vaping on? This is the Osiris. Yeah. This is the smaller Osiris. I got the big one too.
There's only so many places that can go.
I like the Blaze, but I was vaping it when I was flying and I dropped it either in the ocean or on the beach. Somebody found it. They found my mod and that tank, so good for them. I hope they vape.
Blaze RTA.
Yeah.
How do you like that, honestly?
I
How you
liked it, but I lost it. So I did enjoy it. I'm pretty sure that one was top airflow also. There's not a lot of top airflow RTAs that I like. That one was good. The Juggernaut's really good. There's a few that I really like that are top airflow, and I enjoy those, especially in the summer when liquid likes to thin out because it's hot. Not so much on the bottom air, which this one is bottom airflow, but if you don't wick those just right in the summertime, it will spuge out the bottom. So you got to be careful with unless you use the top airflow RTA, which then you got to worry about anything. Well, see you later, Tony. Thanks for not hanging around for the whole show. I'm just messing with you. Geek Vape Odin. Best top airflow I found. The Odin. Wait, the Odin is a mod, not a tank. What do you? I have the Odin V2. It's right behind me. This is the Odin. So, what are you speaking of? This mod itself is called the look, right there it says it on the bottom, Odin. So, what tank? There's no Odin tank that I know of. The Dead Rabbit V2. Now that makes more sense. But Ryan Rides is the one that said Odin, so.
Damn, do I? Yeah, I got that damn thing.
You got this mod? Yeah, this is a great dual 21700. I mean, I like this one, but this freaking that I always say the name of it wrong. Guar 21 is like, I got like 3 of them. They're like the best mod I've had in a long time. Yeah. The Guars are just amazing freaking devices. The batteries last forever. They work every single time. I have no problems with the Guar. There you go. Hippie's got a couple of them. He's like, I got.
How is that possible?
I love my Guars, man.
Yeah, the Guars are great. They are great.
18650 and the 21700.
Yeah.
The 21700 has 69,000 miles on it, almost 70,000 miles on it. And
I've already reset mine. I'm at 22,000 miles on it now. But I got 2 of them that I vape on, so I don't know. The 18650 one I rarely use just because the 21700 lasts so much longer. So I use it.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, if I'm gonna choose, I'm gonna take this one every single time. The only bad thing it's my own fault. I tend to put this in my pocket, leaving it on, and it will fire in my pocket. And I've burned cotton at least 5 times in my pocket because I forgot to turn it off or lock it. Well, locking it only locks the wattage, not the. Oh, so Ryan, the Geek Vape Z sub-ohm tank. I know which one you speak of, Ryan. I haven't tried that one.
That's pre-built coils. Yeah.
The pre-built coils have come a long way since when they first started. I mean, back in the day, oh my God, I'm old. Back in the day, they were crap. They really were. I mean, you honestly were better off building, like, just getting a regular dripper and building your own and going with it.
Yep.
But RTAs have advanced so much in just a few years. It's like ridiculous now. Now you can go any way you want, but disposables have taken over because nobody wants to build anymore. They want hassle-free.
No, because shit like this happens.
Because you lose
How
your
the
top
fuck
cap.
does it just, where did it go?
Don't make me come in there and find it. Dadgummit.
Wait a minute. This gives you a chance, Scuba, to go in there and smack her. It's like, you lost that thing again. No. Remember I told her last time I was on, she went in there and
Why
smacked
are
you.
you way back there? It's obviously not back in a pillow somewhere. All right.
Uh-oh, here he goes.
Yeah, more power fucking to him because it's just disappeared into the ether. There's nowhere it can roll under.
Oh, look at the kitty cat. That's a pretty cat.
She's an asshole, but yeah, she's pretty cool. Hi, Boots. Meow.
My cat Hippie tonight was dreaming and sounded like he was hissing at another cat or something. And he did it so quick I couldn't take a video of him. It was so funny. You know, they get in that deep sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
No, I'm gonna have to take everything out of there. But I don't see how it could have fallen down in there, but
well, see, I'd already be at that point, Munchkin, where I would have set the tank aside, grabbed another daggone tank or something, you know, and said, I'll find it tomorrow.
yeah, but I just rebuilt it, so I don't want to do that again because it still had decent coils in it. If I need something with new coils, that involves him, and yeah.
Wait a minute. Does Scuba have the same tank?
He did until he dropped his out of the damn sky.
No,
Wait,
the
no.
Juggernaut.
He might have a
I
Juggernaut.
still have a Juggernaut. The Blaze is the one I lost. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to take everything out of this bucket and see.
I
if
just
it's
went in
there.
there. There's nothing on her floor anywhere. I even checked up under stuff, and there's nothing unless it.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nowhere for it to roll to.
Well, take the cap off of his and just borrow it.
Your orange cat snores.
That's not the point. It just disappeared into the ether. Just gone. I heard it hit the floor.
That's funny, Scott, because mine does too. My cat Hippie does too. He snores.
We got one cat that loves to get on top of her head at night when we go to sleep and just basically hugs around her head, and that's it. And will bite her for no apparent reason. No, just a little love bite, like, hey, I'm back here. Just,
It's not in here. No, if I move, she bites me.
It's not in there?
No.
So that shelf that you have beside your desk, it could have rolled under that? I
used my flashlight to look under that. It's not under there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So it really has disappeared.
It's just gone.
I have no idea where you could have lost that at.
That's like the sock monster in the dryer.
Right?
Did you drop it in your chair and then it just fell into the crevices of the chair?
I don't think I heard it hit the ground.
Oh, well then that's where it is, somewhere. Missing a juice bottle cap or RTA top? Yeah, okay, Scott, you got me there. Yeah, usually I do lose stuff a lot, but it's not me this time, it's her. So can't blame me on that one.
No, I heard it hit the ground, and there's no way it would have bounced high enough to have bounced in one of these boxes that I have sitting down here.
Yeah, but it could have rolled.
No
What's
way.
up, CDC?
It couldn't have rolled because there's nowhere for it to. It can't roll through a box.
No.
No.
It Can't roll through a box. The new
So
term
it
is
should
dark energy. It's not ether anymore.
dark energy.
Well, they
Well,
call
the
it.
dark energy ate my damn top cap. I don't know. I mean, I even pulled stuff off the shelf and it didn't bounce up onto the shelf. I heard it hit the carpet.
So, has anything interesting hit the vape market that you are considering there, hippie? I haven't seen anything.
It's not in the
honestly.
chair.
Oh, you're talking about devices and stuff?
Yeah, devices. Yeah.
Oh Lord. Maybe the Dreamer McMod from Tenacious T.
Oh, damn, that's an old mod. So do they still make them?
Yes, he came out with a new Dreamer.
Oh,
Yeah.
a new Dreamer. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
My buddy Tim's got one and just did a video on it. With a new button in it and everything.
I got so many mech
yeah.
mods. It's ridiculous. The one that I like the most, which I don't even see it now, is the Mage V2 because it's a stacked 21700, and I don't know where I put it, but it's around here somewhere.
Where is your juggernaut? Give me the lid.
Ah, there it is. This is the Mage V2. So this is stacked 21700. I like this one if I'm going to be vaping a mech mod.
I don't know what
Ooh.
happened to it.
It's still firing hardcore. I got batteries in that thing.
Literally, I have boxes under my desk, right?
Dusty as hell, huh?
That are sealed, and I've pulled
Is it
out.
dusty?
There's no way it could have squeezed in between the boxes.
She is literally like, what the heck is going on here? Which one is that? Is that the old Dreamer?
It's the heavy hitter.
Oh, the heavy hitter.
Well, I don't have a current mod, so I'm getting even more irritated
All right,
from nicotine.
I gotta find this before she has a freaking conniption fit.
Come on, get down. Get down.
Say you took a flashlight and looked under there.
Yes.
Well, let me.
Here, it's still on. Use it. And it's right under the edge of the. I'm getting it. I mean, I know I'm blind, but come on. It literally fell in front of me, and I heard it hit the floor. There's no way it could have bounced high enough to have landed in anything other than what I already went through. Again, I don't know. Aside from dumping out 150 ducks to see if it bounced into that bag, there's no way. It had a lid on it.
Look where you least expect it. She probably said it on the counter. Or did you hear it drop?
I heard it drop. I had it. I was screwing it on in my lap, not over the desk, and I heard it hit the carpet. I already pulled that out and looked. Yes.
You got your trusty flashlight there, Scuba?
Yeah, he's got the flashlight.
Yeah.
It just disappeared. Aliens is just gone. Just
Wally
gone.
World. You got a Wally World in the chat? Oh my
We
God.
do.
What's up, Wally World? Love the name.
Yeah, it's all along the edge underneath the bed.
Vapor's boy. That's funny.
Oh, kitty.
As it rolled out
Looking
the
at me
room
like, what
into
the
the hallway.
Mhm.
Yeah. He said, did it roll out in the room in the hallway?
You know, that's why I was looking over here, and he's like, "What are you looking over here for?"
It could have rolled for real. It could
Yeah,
have.
but the base of my chair is fairly wide, so I can't imagine that it would have been able to roll past it. I don't know. It's bizarre. I had it,
Good.
and now it's gone. I the damnedest thing.
That's what I'm saying. One of the cats will find it one night and kick it out in the floor, and you'd be like, damn, there it is.
Right? I mean, we got a giant bag of ducks. It's possible that it bounced into here, but I don't feel like dumping out all these ducks to look.
Wow. Was ducks laying down there?
Yeah, but the lid was halfway shut. I suppose it could have bounced. I don't think it did. All right, let's.
Oh my God, it fell in the duck thing. That would be hilarious.
Don't ask why we have a giant bag of ducks. We do. The cat wasn't in here to bat it around at that particular time. I just, if I can show you guys my floor, there's literally nowhere for it to go. So I don't, it's bizarre. It's just evaporated when it hit the ground or something. I don't know. Well, yeah, I know it's a clear bag, but if it fell in the middle of the ducks, I just. Is
Oh my God. Y'all got some
it's
crazy
not in there.
chat.
No, they've got cloth hats on. They don't go in the sex pond.
I don't
Maybe in the suit.
I
Maybe in the suit.
don't know if I have a juggernaut handy where I can go, here's the top cap. Because
Look harder.
I look like all
Wait a
the way
minute.
there.
Wait a minute. Will.
Thanks, Will.
He's got to
What
get
would
some
I-
plumber crack up in there.
What would I ever do without you?
He's got to pull his pants down just a hair so he can get some plumber's crack when he bends
Right?
over.
Is that why he's not finding it? So he doesn't have the plumber's crack going on?
Yeah, he ain't got the plumber's crack going on,
What
so
one is this?
can't find it, man.
That's another Osiris. No, this is the Osiris Mini. So the one I have on there is the full size. I don't see the Juggernaut. There's so many atomizers in so many different places. What mod?
God, Munchkin, what in the world you got in the bag?
A bunch of ducks,
I didn't
man.
know I owned this mod. Okay.
Shit.
A bunch of what?
Okay.
Ducks.
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 Yes, they're ducks. They all have sayings on them. Which are spread throughout the office at work. I looked everywhere in there. I don't know where the heck that thing could have went.
Like a Steinfeld episode.
I mean, the only open container I have in here is for all my nail stuff, and I just pulled everything out of there all the way to the bottom, and it's not in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Yeah, here's a bunch of duck-sized sunglasses.
Oh, there's the sunglasses. We was looking for those.
We weren't looking for those. I knew where they were the whole time.
See, you lost a lid and you found some sunglasses.
Are you sure you had the lid?
Wait a minute. This might be an alien conspiracy.
I'm fairly certain I had the lid. Yes.
aliens took it.
Because you
man.
could have
Now-
took it off
Took it.
before you came in there to fill it. I'm just saying.
Took it off where?
I don't know, in the kitchen somewhere.
I never went into the kitchen.
I'm just making sure you actually did drop the lid because it's like, is it her purse? I don't think her purse was even in there.
No, my purse is in the kitchen.
Fairly certain. Hey Jade, how you doing?
Now, it's possible that it didn't hit the floor. It's maybe hit the chair and bounced over my leg into this container behind me.
Oh, if you got to go through that container. What's up, Vapors Bad Boy? You just said scuba. That doesn't, I mean, you no context after.
I
Scuba, scuba, scuba.
I don't know, but the nicotine is dwindling quickly in my system, and it's making me even more cranky.
I feel
than
ashamed
usual.
because I haven't put this sticker on my trike yet, and that's going on there very soon. I need to do that before I fly again. It's going on there. I will attach it to my arm if I have to remember to put it on there.
See, if it was in here, it'd be right along the edge, and it's not in here. I don't.
Whatever happened to the mod heist? Well, the one that I saw, we woke up Bella and we all died because the mod heist, for some reason, hates us and kills us 90% of the time.
Bella didn't kill you all. I did.
Oh, okay.
Said you woke up Bella, and then Bella woke up me. I don't get it.
I'll do another one. Maybe it'll start.
It's the most bizarre shit. You didn't jump back here,
there
did
we
you?
go. It started.
No. Stroller. Get out
There's
of
been
my
some
way.
weird weather here lately, so we'll get like pauses in wind and then all of a sudden it'll blow really hard, and I don't want to be in the air when that happens, so I stay my butt on the ground. They do have plans to go flying tomorrow. I know Munchkin wants to go out to eat tomorrow night, which that's fine.
Munchkin does not want to go flying tomorrow.
No, I know.
At all.
I know
You don't.
that. I'm saying if I do, I will just fly from the field right behind the house, so that's not a big deal. But tomorrow night, I know we're going out to eat. She wants to go out to eat, so we're going.
Where y'all gonna go out to eat?
There's this place they have a buffet and they have coconut shrimp.
Oh hell yeah!
It's a Mongolian place.
So yeah, it's Mongolian, and I like it too. That coconut shrimp is really good. So we like going there and just load our plate up with it. It's awesome. I'm sorry,
Look,
Linda.
y'all don't start. What?
But if I didn't let the ads roll, then I wouldn't make 3 cents every Friday. Got to make my 3 cents, man. I don't know what I probably don't make anything, honestly. I did finally get paid from YouTube. It took an entire year, and the only reason, because you got to make $100 before you get paid, so it took an entire year, and the only reason why is because Cloud Chucker's been sending donations in. That's why. That's when I get paid. Here's for a link for the new Dreamer. Oh, Cloud Chucker posted a link to it. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I'm going to the site. It's in the UK? Damn it, man. Why do I always got to get UK stuff? Oh, there it is. 52 euros. They only have black, gold, and brass. Ooh, black gold doesn't look bad. Brass is, unless they coat that thing with a special coating, brass is going to do that patina thing, and you're going to have to constantly clean it. I hate that. So I'd go for the black gold if it was me. I assume the inside
I'm
is
about
copper.
ready to, Wally, because my mind is blown.
Did you look in the freezer? Hold on a second. I don't know what to tell you to look. I mean, I looked everywhere.
I don't. I'm just baffled because there's literally nowhere it could have gone. I don't. I'm just checking my pants, make sure it didn't bounce up and land in my pocket somehow. That is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. I don't need alcohol. I have alcohol. I need nicotine.
There's no more.
Oh my God. You put the banana in that?
It was empty.
You don't put that in a big ass cup like this. The banana was mine. I bought the banana for me.
You bought the banana?
You didn't even look at it. You didn't even get a second of glance until I picked it up.
What's he got? Flavor of what? Oh, is he making some juice?
Oh yeah. Mixing up a little something, something.
I'm gonna drink it all. I'm really irritated, you guys. I don't know if you have any idea how much this is going to prey upon my mind. That top cap just literally just fucking disappeared when it hit the ground.
I know you don't plan on vaping that juice anywhere near people, hippie.
What?
What?
Milk and honey, because honey has a bad... It tastes really good, but everybody else that smells it thinks it smells like cat pee, so...
That sounds like a them problem.
Not Flavor's milk and honey.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, there's only a few honeys that smell like cat pee. And I know exactly which ones you're talking about.
There's a few schools shaped like the one I flew from. King Cobra, elaborate on that. A few schools in the whole U.S. or in this state? Give that woman a vape. I can give her a disposable.
No, Will, the cats weren't in here. And it literally... Okay, so my desk is in the corner of this room. And underneath it, I have boxes, okay? And they are stacked side by side. So it couldn't have rolled under one of those. They're stacked high, so it couldn't have bounced on top of that. Beside it, I have a basket with all my nail stuff that I have pulled out and completely emptied. Beside that is a toolbox. And then under the bed next to me, the green screen spans from one end of the bed to the other. So that's blocking it from rolling under the bed, even though I pulled that out and looked. We looked underneath the edge of the desk because there's a sideboard shelf. It's not down there. I pulled stuff off the shelf. It's not on top of the shelf.
There's the drama.
There's nowhere it could have rolled to.
Did it hit your shoe? You know,
I'm not wearing shoes.
I would try to say I'm with y'all, but honestly, I looked everywhere around her desk, under the bed, under the desk, under the little shelf she has over there, all the way up under that. Everything, and it's nowhere to be found. I don't know what the heck happened to that top.
Yeah, and I mean, the seat doesn't have like nooks and crannies, so
and it didn't fall into your clothing, right? Like, is it stuck in your boots
checked.
somewhere?
I even checked. Yes, I looked in the boobs because Will suggested that. It's not in there. Which I'm going to say right now, it's probably wise that he suggested it because I have found things in there before.
Norpro, what is that? Is that a emulsifier or something? Oh, look at that. It's a whip it real good. All right.
No, that's wrong song.
I know, but I'm just
whip it.
I can
whip
mix
it
them.
good.
Yeah, you were singing "Push It," you weirdo.
I can do
Get
both.
your shit right.
Why
No, you
I
can't.
do both at the same time? Hey, you got to mix it up some. Don't want YouTube striking me down because, you know. Not far away from there is Albany, West Patrick. Yeah, I think I saw that school, King Cobra.
That says Albert.
I can't see it. It's blocked by the stupid heart on the screen. Wait, the stupid heart on the screen. Okay, because you gotta
It's blocked by a heart on. Yeah.
No, don't say that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but King Cobra, fortunately, that the school that I just posted in chat is literally, I go up to the very first street by my house, take a right and another right, and I'm in the school's parking lot, and there's a gigantic field. I'm not going to say gigantic. It's big enough to take off from, and that's where I took off from. So that flight on my channel is literally like right around the corner from my house, which is awesome. So I get to fly from there. As long as I stay low, I'm good. Don't help Scuba clean monitors.
Right.
Well, I'm glad I got 2 monitors now. My original monitor died,
Now,
and I threw it
I mean,
away. Whoa.
right? Because I made
Whoa.
you. John Q, it wasn't a Cheeto. It was a lighter. I had been looking everywhere for it all night, thought somebody stole it, and when I was getting ready for bed, I took my bra off and it fell on the floor, and I'm like, "Ow!" That's where it was. Yeah. A Cheeto probably would have been easier to conceal.
They were talking about today flying from noon to 3 o'clock at Fort Monroe, and I'm like, I'll be at work. I can't just leave
So
work.
what happened to their little trip to Kitty Hawk? Did they not do that?
No, they did it.
They did?
This
They're out
is
of
the
their
thing,
damn
right?
minds.
I fly a 2-cycle motor, so I use a lot more gas than a 4-cycle. They were able to go 143 miles on a 4-cycle on one tank of gas. I
Damn.
can't do that.
No,
There's
you
no
can't do
freaking
that.
way. I mean, at the most, I could probably get 3 hours out of my tank, which I don't. Considering you're only doing about 20 to 28 miles an hour, that's not 100 miles by any stretch of the means. So I would have flew down there and couldn't make it back without gas. There's no
You just
way.
make shit up by any stretch of the means. What's that mean?
That means sick AF. Okay, remix. Gotcha. Yeah, I Google Earth where you was flying from and even saw the sex pond on the decking of the house.
Okay, the deck, you can use that term very loosely.
Yeah, our deck is not really a deck. It's more like pallets that they converted into a deck.
I mean, it's a good idea. It just isn't going to last very long.
I don't even know when the last Google image was. I mean, but if it's been within the last year or so, then yeah, we would be here and the sex pond, the hot tub would be there because it's been there the whole time pretty much. I think right after we moved in, it was like not even a week or so after that I put the hot tub there. The pond's great, Harry. We have now, but I had first I did freshwater fish. I had a lot of cichlids, and I had one that was like a bumblebee cichlid. It was yellow and black, and it was huge. And I caught a salamander outside the house, and I thought, oh, this will be fun to play with the fish with. I did not think that thing could actually swallow that salamander whole.
Hell yeah.
It swallowed it. And then the salamander, it was so sad because the salamander poked back out of its mouth for a minute and then he sucked it back in. Oh my God. He just swallowed that thing whole. It was pretty funny. But then I ended up getting some saltwater fish because I had a freaking, I think it was a 400-gallon tank, and which I left in Georgia when I moved away from Georgia, so it's gone. But that tank was huge, and when I left, the power ended up going out and pretty much flooding everything.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I don't like running salt water just because you constantly got to have something moving.
Yeah.
You got a SWFT tropical blend. What in the heck is that? I don't even know, A-Lines. Move my video box lower. It's at the very bottom. What do you mean? How can I move my video box lower? I can move it up some, maybe. Is that better if I move it up like that? I don't know about the ads thing. Is it really giving y'all that many ads? It shouldn't. It should only give ads like every once in a blue moon. It shouldn't be like a lot. I'm gonna have to turn that down even more, I guess. I don't need ads. I'm not like I make money off YouTube.
Yeah, this is somebody else's recipe right here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But
cool.
I changed it a little bit. It was a 2-ingredient recipe, you know.
If you changed it, then it's your recipe now.
Yeah, not really. It's not mine. I just added butterscotch to it because it's supposed to be like a. It's supposed to be well, really, all it is just the milk and honey and sugar cookie. But I added cookie from Flavora and butterscotch to it from Flavora.
Yeah.
To make like a butterscotch type cookie. It's
Lots
not
of
bad,
ads.
but it needs steep. It needs some steep. It needs to sit for a little while. So I got surgery coming up next week, so I'm not going to be mixing or putting out any recipes. So
how do I turn the delay ads? I'm gonna hit delay.
A permanent ad.
I just hit delay ads. So it's gonna delay the ads for 10 minutes. Whatever that does. It won't let me turn them off, but I can hit delay, so I just hit delay. So you won't get any ads for 10 minutes. And go.
The entire I don't see anything. John Q said it's taken up the entire video box.
That's some bull
You
crap.
sure you don't have a pop-up on your screen, John Q?
Yeah, I've never had ads like take over like that. I'm not big enough to get like
this tastes like absolute shit, and this is what I'm stuck with. That is why I sat down and rebuilt that goddamn tank.
Is that a juggernaut? Wait a minute. No, this is a freaking Kelpie. I don't know where my juggernaut is, or I would just give you my top cap because I don't know. I have RTAs all over the place, and finding that would take a considerable amount of time.
You don't have anything else you can vape on, Munchkin?
I got more. I mean,
not that I don't have to rebuild.
Well, I mean,
Vapor's bad boy.
You can vape on.
Don't make me kill you.
Anything, can't you?
This one's too small.
Not if I don't want it to taste like shit.
Nicotine fix, you know.
Yeah.
I know you got plenty of daggone tanks and drip.
Nothing is built. That's the problem. Well, I don't feel like doing it again. And I'm irritated.
I'm looking.
I started out, I woke up irritated because for a split second, my brain thought it was Saturday.
Oh,
so
Lord.
I started the day off horribly. We had 14 closings today. I'm slightly stressed out. I brought home a fucking stack of work with me to work on this weekend. And how does it just disappear?
Do you want a dripper?
No.
Nah. Why you make things hard?
I'll just re-wick this. I don't care. Oh, see, that's why thick thighs are good. I caught this. I almost dropped the tank. That would disappear into the fucking ether
I
too.
thought you found it all. I was like, hey, look, I got the gold fatality.
I got a gold fatality. What do you think you're special?
Yeah, but mine has cool gears in the drip tip. All
right. And I can't get this open because somebody likes to fucking screw it on so goddamn tight.
I did not. Uh-oh.
Take this apart.
It wasn't even tight.
I loosened it up for you.
I loosened it up for you. Okay. It felt like the seal kind of snapped when I twisted it, though. Make sure that seal's still good. Oh, awesome, John Q. I'm good to hear. It's good to hear that. I'm sorry about the ads, guys. I'll try to fix that for the next train. Hey, John Wayne, what's up? Did you just fly? Because John Wayne is a flying son of a gun. If it's anybody between John Wayne and Bill H, they're always flying. And, you know, they'll come in the chat be like, hey, I'd talk, but I'm flying right now. And then you're like, okay.
It doesn't look snapped to me. Still appears to be.
It's the drip tip from Moo Moo Mods. It is
Is it?
Cloud Chucker. That gear drip tip came from Moo Moo Mods many, many years ago.
To your what? To your left. What are you talking about? There's no top cap. I think that's a glob of cat hair that you may see, John Q. I don't.
They can barely, I mean, if it's like my screen, it looks completely black, so. Oh, it's
Bandit.
raining today, John? Well, you
Find
know,
it.
I hope you get better weather. I think we're going to have good weather tomorrow. I might be able to take off myself, which would be awesome, but.
No, I'm not concerned with you flying. I want Chinese food.
Exactly, which I get it. I get it. I'm not fiending to go fly though.
Thank
I'm
you,
not like,
CDC.
you know, I'm not like, oh my God, I need to go fly. It's been forever because I got to fly last weekend, so I'm good, you know. I guarantee when July 4th rolls around, I'll be going again as long as we got good weather. Because I know Langley will be closed, and that this time I'm gonna go high because I don't give a damn.
Oh, that's gross, John.
No, I actually, when I got up to go change
It's
shirts,
cat poop.
somebody took an extremely offensive shit, so I had to clean the litter box. But no, the cats don't poop on the floor. The dog, on the other
Thank
hand, will
God.
shit everywhere she fucking
Yeah, the
can.
dog
but
don't give a damn, but she's 21, maybe even 22
she was an
years old.
asshole and shit wherever she wanted when you got here. It's because she ain't got no goddamn house training, and that's all y'all's fault.
I did my best. She just didn't give a damn. Yeah, 25 mile an hour, John, is not good to fly in. Honestly, it's, you know, I know people that'll do it, but it's not fun flying in that. I mean, and why even fly if it's not fun? If it's gonna be, you know, bumpy and scare the crap out of you, you might as well be on the ground. There'll be another flying day. They come around. What are you burning in now?
I'm cleaning the coils in the Valkyrie so I can fucking vape something that doesn't taste like shit.
What I want that
Ain't that the truth?
Hippie can't make. There used to be a juice that Flip Rippers used to make called Dorky Stud. And now not what's his name?
Addie
Tooney made
Yeah,
he made a pretty good clone. Well, not a clone. He made a pretty good
remix
mix of it, and he called it like Scuba something.
Scuba Stud.
Scuba Stud. Okay. So, and I've tried to message Rip Trippers, which obviously that doesn't go anywhere, and the company, because they're out of business. They don't do it. I'm like, look, y'all don't sell juice anymore. Let me have the recipe so I can make this juice for myself. They won't do it. The only time they did respond was, oh, we're trying to go with another distributor and we're going to get, they never did. So it's done, but it's one of the juices that I use to help me quit smoking. And I'd love to be able to vape it again, but it's kind of like a sweet tobacco. It's hard to explain. Like you vape it and then you have that taste on your lips
It's like an
That's what I want.
RY4, but with a malt to it.
I guess maybe it has a malt to it.
I think it does.
I mean, is that the main profiles, the RY4, which is a vanilla caramel tobacco?
Right. I think it is. It had more of a almost a whiskey taste to it. It wasn't really whiskey though, so I don't know what the heck he put in that thing, but it was good.
Smoked? Does it have a smoked type flavor? Like
No.
all right, well, you don't think of it as smoked. Think of it like uh toasted marshmallow. Okay. Think of toasted marshmallow. That
Okay.
toasted part of a marshmallow actually has that black dark caramel type note. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It insinuate it kind of, your senses kind of smoky, but it's not smoky. It's just, you know, so think of marshmallow in with a caramel, a vanilla, and a sweet tobacco. And if you're talking an old school recipe, then you're talking like old school flavorings like TPA's
Right.
RY double.
They
RY
tried to do, I think there's like 2 clones put on e-liquid recipes, but I tried one of them. It wasn't even close, not even close. So I'm hoping somebody comes out with something that, and you can, and it's not like I can go, hey, here's a bottle
Right,
of
John
it,
Q?
so you can try and copy it, because they don't make it anymore. I wish there was, I wish I still had some, but I don't. So it's like, damn. I don't know any other way to try and make it. I
I've
remember what it
got
tastes like, but it's
got a bunch of recipes like that. That's right up my alley
oh
because
really?
yeah, my Holy Smoke version 66 is just awesome and it should be sold on the shelf, but I don't go down that route.
Holy Smoke 66. Okay,
I
I
give
remember.
away my recipes to help the community out,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking for no money, not really. I just want to help people stay off them stinky cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
I
all
know
about.
exactly what you're saying. That's the whole reason I've been doing this for God knows how long. So yeah, I completely agree with you. Um,
But yeah, there's a lot of. I mean, I've got so many flavorings. It's not funny.
Holy Smoke 66. Okay.
Yeah, you want me to share it in the chat?
Sure, go for it.
Let me find it real quick. Hold on. Let's see. All right, let's see here.
If you're not going to marry her, at least rewick her mods. Wow, John Q. Hey Breeze, how you doing?
Hey, Breeze. I mean, he's got a point.
Can I share screen?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to.
All right.
I don't know how it's gonna pop up on there, but I'll try and fix it. It's a little crooked, so well, I clicked the wrong one. Let me see if I can dadgummit. Okay, people should be able to see it now. For the most part. There we go. So it's got butterscotch, custard premium, holy grail, holy grail RY4 V2. I've never tried that. Native tobacco, super sweet, and vanilla ice cream. Well, I can get behind all of them flavors because I like every single one of those. So that sounds great. It's something about butterscotch. I don't know what it is. That butterscotch is just, it's very addictive. That butterscotch flavor, and I don't know how much I don't think you had a lot in there, but it that could be an interesting little kick to it. Yeah, 0.5%. Wow. So
yeah, the butterscotch, all it's doing is lifting the caramel notes in the RY4.
gotcha.
And I use that RY4 instead of uh, RY4 double from the Flavor Apprentice. Okay. Now you could swap this out for RY4 double. All
Now,
right.
that native tobacco, because there's like 8 million tobaccos. So why did you go with native tobacco over anything else?
It's a sweeter, more natural tobacco. It doesn't have. All right. Now consider this a dessert tobacco vape. This
Okay.
is a dessert, really, if you think about it. With a, you don't think of it as a tobacco because it's not really a tobacco. It's really a vanilla caramel, really pleasant, nice vape, you know.
Hmm.
The native tobacco is more sweet. You could also use 555 Gold from Inuera,
Yeah.
which is another sweet tobacco in its place, but I highly suggest native tobacco flavor. But yeah, and like I said, the Holy Grail RY4 version 2, uh, it's its own unique flavor. It's different than any other RY4. So, that being said, you just get what you can get, if you want to change it, but yeah, that's a good one. That's one that should be sold in a shop or whatever, but I give it away, you know.
It sounds good. I may try to make that because it sounds like something that is very similar to the whatever it was called, geek something.
Dorky stud.
Dorky stud, there you go. Um and that's all I'm trying to do is find something similar. It doesn't have to be exact, but just similar. And then, which it had a sweet taste. I can't explain it. Right after you would vape it, which the vape was good, but
I already did. It's like a malted, like you know how you get that
it makes you want
aftertaste
to lick your
with a
lips.
chocolate
It
malt.
tastes really good after you
It
vape.
had a malted aftertaste.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's that RY4. That's the RY4 in
Yeah, there's
it.
so many RY4s too. It's like, gum, man. How many RY4s are there out there? And
Now, and they're all different for real. Like the best ones really would be RY4 Double, the Flavor Apprentice.
mhm.
You got Jungle Flavors RY4, which is really, really good and tasty as well. So, I mean, but they all
I
have
need more
their
alcohol.
distinct, you know, profile flavor. They're all a little different.
Right, that's the
So,
problem.
yeah.
They're all
So
different. It's like, oh, let me try this one. Nope, next, and then you got to go and you got to keep searching until you find the one you like, and that's the hard process of it.
Who went
But
and lit the litter
that's
box up
the
again?
beauty.
God damn,
That's
y'all.
the beauty of DIY, though. That's the beauty of it because you have so many options. You can do it how you like it. That's what I enjoy about DIYing my own e-liquids. I love it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Kramer, we've got a bunch of cool air blowing in through here also. A lot of the East Coast now is getting blasted with cool air. I was surprised that today it felt really nice outside. I actually went out and worked on Munchkin's car today, which it's been sitting there almost a year now because it got in a wreck. And I took off the entire rear knuckle of her car, which it
I
doesn't
miss my
look bent.
car.
So I don't know what part's bent. So we're just gonna get a new knuckle and try to go from there and put it back together and see if it still looks crooked. If it does, I'll try and adjust it out, and her car will be fixed. Besides the bumper, I'll have to fix the bumper, but
hey
I
Scott,
really don't give a shit about the bumper. I just want my car back.
Scott Savage, the tobacco like a Camel Turkish Royal. That would be like a mix with Turkish tobacco from Flavor and shoot, like a Camel cigarette. That would be no kidding, Turkish and Hold on, let me look at my flavorings over here. Hold on, Turkish and probably. If you want that nuttiness, go with Soho, Flavor Art Soho. SOHO for the camel.
Soho.
Yeah.
I'll have to remember that when I go buy more pear. Yeah, I mean, this is on Fresh Wick and it still doesn't. It's weird because I put more Bavarian cream in this one than I ever have, and for some reason, all I can taste is the cinnamon.
Now, cinnamon Danish swirl, that is a very prominent, dominant type flavoring.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't add any more than I never did. I've made this juice
That's
like
delicious.
20 times.
Yeah.
The only change I made was the missing grams of the pear. I added additional Bavarian cream.
So, did I ever finish the John French thing? I don't think I did.
I don't know.
So, after John saw my trike, he ended up buying the Foxy trike, which is it's the one made for the rider frame. So when he gets that in, I think I did finish that. Yeah, we're gonna go train somewhere in one of these fields, and then I'll get to try it. I'm sure he'll let me try it, so I'll get to see what it's like. It's double what I paid for mine, so it better be damn good before I consider getting something like that. But Munchkins first. You want Cheetos?
I do want Cheetos.
I want Cheetos.
I want to find that goddamn top cap. That is going to haunt me.
We're going to find that top cap after the show. I don't want to sit there and try and dig through your office for an hour while we're on the show, but once it's over, I'll try and help you find it. I don't know where it could have went. I mean, I thought we looked everywhere, but we're going to have to tear everything up to find it, apparently.
I'm not moving the desk. My mind is blown.
It's not under the desk. I mean, we looked under the desk, beside the desk, under the shelf beside the desk, in the boxes.
I mean, there's only one shelf. It's not there. I don't get it. Can I help you? What? Y'all are just taking turns blowing the litter box up back there. What the hell did y'all eat? Damn.
Vaping wise is there used to be really cool vape conventions that we could go to here in the US. And there is none now. Zero. Unless you're going over to the UK, which I'm not planning on flying all the way to the UK just to buy some pods. And that's probably why the US hasn't really done it, because it's kind of restrictive and most people are buying pods, so that's what they would be selling if they ever did one here, would be pods. So why even bother? I mean, I like going to ones.
Well, even the last one that was here in Richmond was primarily pods and juice.
Right.
And now that a lot of these juice companies are gone, what's going to be there? Pods and more pods. It's a pod convention.
Yeah, you can't find hardware and, coil builders and stuff like that, like you used to. It's just like all gone. It just sucks. I need to make my own convention. And
I'm convinced though that even if the regulations didn't shut down a lot of juice companies, the whole convention thing would have gone away anyway. Just because the expense of renting the booth and traveling and bringing everything, I mean, it wasn't wasn't worth the cost. You didn't sell that much. You know what I mean?
In Cloudsucker, I get it. The Ohm Zone at the expo, that's the good thing about y'all's expo, is you always have a dedicated Ohm Zone, which is where all the builders go. most of the hardware manufacturers go in the ohm zone or beside the ohm zone.
Why are all the juice companies gone? Because people tried to play by the rules and do all of the FDA bullshit that they wanted, and they just decided to shut down instead of to try to comply and spend all that money for nothing.
If that top cap made it in the litter box, I'm done.
Yeah, because that's out the room, around the kitchen table, down the hallway, and into the utility
That
room.
would have been like the meatball song. There's no freaking way.
Yeah.
On top of spaghetti. It would have had to roll off her desk.
I mean, the only place I haven't checked
down the hallway to
is
the
in the trash can.
There's no
but
way.
I don't think it landed in the trash can. I really don't think it landed in the trash can. But we're gonna
I
check.
thought the trash can
just
was
in case.
far away.
Well, it's beside the basket that had my nail stuff in it. But
anti-vape regulation crushed most of the juice makers. Yeah, and not just the juice makers.
Yes, I did.
The shops also. You just saw shops closing down left and right, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know when I was living in Georgia, one of the main shops that I would go to buy stuff, like as soon as those regulations hit, they shut down. And good on them for shutting down early before they got hit by the pressure, you know, and getting knocked out. So I guess Hippie said he was done. Okay, that's fine. There we go. What's up, Chevy? How you doing?
yeah, it's not in here.
Sorry,
I was
Hippie,
hoping.
you could have said bye. You could have been like, bye.
I'm wondering if I still see him. His computer
You still
is
see
just,
him?
yeah, on the
I don't see anything. Oh, it does say participants. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Why does it? Oh, it just shows his camera's off. Let me go back to that because he may show back up.
Yeah, I don't.
I screwed up.
Maybe he had to go
can't click
pee.
on the right darn thing. Well, if he shows back up, he shows back up.
Yeah, I don't know what could have possibly happened to that. I don't, unless it. I don't know. Yeah, John Q. But how much money is there to be made? I mean, when you think about the cost to travel, the booth rental, paying your employees to go, I mean, unless you're traveling by car, then you need to rent a truck to carry all your stuff, or you have to fly it down, depending on where you're coming from. And really, when you went to a convention, how much juice did you actually buy? Because I've been to several, and I maybe bought 5 bottles. I mean, the last one I went to in Richmond, I was trying to get the cards because I ran out of money. You can ask Bree; she was there. I was baroque. I had like $14 in my account, and I kept asking, "Just give me the card because I'll go buy some from your website." And they're like, "Just take the bottle." I'm like, "But I want to buy it, just not now." And they're just take it. So, how much money are they really making selling juice?
Had to go pay my water bill and grab me another brewski.
Hey, you're good. I was like, damn, I couldn't figure out what was going on with the stream. I was trying to adjust the cameras again. And there we go. Let me put us back.
Yeah, right, again. Chevy. I mean, the main one that I bought, I didn't even buy it because I wanted the juice. I bought it because I wanted the coffee cup they were giving away with the juice, and they wouldn't just sell me the coffee cup. And I'm like, but all your juice is fruit, and I don't vape fruit, so I don't want it. Just sell me the coffee cup. That didn't work. They did end up giving me a deal, though. I still got I got the coffee cup. That's the one I use at work. I like that coffee cup. It's black, and it's got blue on the inside, and it says Coastal Clouds, but... Yeah, every bottle of juice I've ever bought at a convention, I've gotten home and then been like, I don't really like this.
I will say, that last flight I did around the neighborhood on the trike, even though I was on a trike, the flare was working so good. If I would have been foot launching, I would have landed on my feet. Now I'm wanting to foot launch just to show I can land on my feet. Because it worked out perfect when I was doing the trike.
You need to find a way to straighten your damn cage out.
Well, it's aluminum. If you bend it too much, it snaps. So I'm kind of scared. It's not bent that much, but it's bent enough to get on my nerves. Yes, so I'll try and bend it straight. If I
don't think we would, John Q. I think I don't think we would. I mean, just like we're not really seeing any innovation. I don't think that has anything to do with the regulations. I think they've just run out of fucking ideas. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, you know, what was it last year? Almost every big YouTube vapor was putting out mods and tanks and you name it. I mean, Mike Vapes was just going at it. He was putting out stuff left and right. And now, nothing. Why? Why did they stop? Did they run out of ideas? Did they make their money and they're done? I don't know. I mean, I know they don't make a lot of money. They make like 50 cents off each tank they sell, probably.
Oh, Mike Vape just came out with a new one just recently.
Oh, did he? I figured.
Yeah.
I haven't kept up with it, so
Yeah.
if he did, good.
No, I have not found that thing I was looking for, Will. I even went in the other room and changed shirts and double checked my bra just to make sure it wasn't hiding in there somewhere.
It's
not there.
stuck on one of your elbows.
No, it's not.
She has very pointy elbows. She can poke an eye out with one of them things. Big day. Got a huge craft show. Nice, Chevy. You gonna be selling some soap?
Now, you know, Chevy, I need to get up with you because I found my bag of tarts, but I need some that last and that smell good longer than 15 minutes.
Oh, there you go.
I need more tarts. I wouldn't say I've started
tarts,
collecting
that's right.
orchids, but somebody gave me one as a gift for doing their closing last year, and I haven't killed it yet. So I bought another one at Sam's Club, and I've decided that I like orchids. I always was afraid of orchids because there's this dude named James who we used to buy weed from, and his mom had a little greenhouse outside on their little back porch, enclosed back porch, and it was full of orchids. And he was always talking about how anal retentive his mom was of her orchids, that you had to keep the door shut and the humidity had to be right. So I just had it in my head, bless you, that orchids, bless you again, were really hard to keep alive. They're not hard to keep alive. So now I want orchids.
Yeah, as far as the beard oils go, I never let my beard get long enough to need beard oil.
No, and you won't
may
be
need
again.
some, but I don't use beard oil. I can see where it would be handy to make your beard nice and smooth, but I keep mine short because when it gets long, it gets barbed.
You look like Santa Claus.
It gets like barbed wire, and it's like, damn, this is some.
I don't. You're not allowed to have a beard.
See,
no,
there you go. So
that is the extent of it. No.
Thank you, Will.
I don't like it.
Look, Bates was great. You should have him on every week.
I don't know where that blasted top cap went. I really don't.
We'll find it. Well, I mean,
I don't feel like dismantling my entire office.
We'll try and find it. I'll put it because I looked and I literally I was like, what the hell? I don't even know what you could have done to make that thing disappear any harder than it is.
Yeah, I don't.
I have to get a magnet and be like, oh,
I mean,
look,
Scott, I don't
it's
think I'm
invisible.
gonna kill Chevy, but I might. I don't know. I'm so irritated. How does it just get up and walk the fuck away?
It's pretty much what it did, though. Will, I don't know if he was on when it first came on. I did build a WSP32. Or not it's the ESP32. That's the chip on here. And then
it's not as dark in here as it looks. I just have a lamp right there, so it makes it look darker behind
This up
me.
here is a driver board that converts 3.3 volts into 5 volts. This is going to run my LEDs on my cage, which I think you already got LEDs all over your cage, Will, so you're good. But yeah, I got some WS2812 LEDs that are individually
He's been watching
addressable.
Electro Boom lately, and it's gotten him back into trying to electrocute
Well, I was
himself.
already going to do the LEDs, but I didn't want
to electrocute himself.
Have you ever seen Electro Boom? I mean, he pretty much electrocutes himself multiple times in each
Electro
episode.
Boom, he gets shocked a lot.
Yeah.
I don't want to shock
hilarious.
myself. I don't want to shock myself, but yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
This looks stupid on this mod. Can y'all see that? Look at that.
Look at that.
That looks dumb.
You have other mods.
Yeah.
I mean,
my
Not
buddy
for
Dave,
this tank.
My buddy Dave vapes the same daggone tank and everything on the same mod, so don't feel bad.
But it looks stupid. That looks stupid.
Who
That
cares?
looks that is unacceptable. I care.
Job, though.
They're 5 volt, Will.
I'm not taking that out in public. That looks ridiculous.
So that I can plug it in with one of these battery packs. They're 5 volt. I could have done 12 volt, but that stepper goes from 3.3 volts up to 5 volts.
Hi, Christy. How you doing?
So, hello, Christy.
Hey, Christy.
Are they still
live
over there?
I don't think
what you
I have.
On, Christy? What you vaping on?
Adafruit? I've never heard of those, Scott. I'll have to look at it. I use the whatever it's called, LED app. I don't know what it's called.
I mean, I've got all the Yeehee devices, but
yeah,
those batteries die so fast.
Hello, Charlie. Well, everybody's showing up now all of a sudden. What happened?
What's up, Charlie?
It's good seeing familiar names. Yeah, we've been around a long time.
Charlie.
A long time, Christy. A long
Charlie.
time coming.
Come to the Magic Candy
You're
Mountain,
busy
Charlie.
hugging Christy.
Charlie.
I'm gonna have to try that Route 66 stuff you got there, hippie. I don't know. I mean, as far as tobacco vapes go, there's a million.
I know who
out
you
there.
were, Christy. He just.
It's Vapor Mom. Oh, damn. Damn,
I've got so many of those, Scuba. I got so many. It's just not funny. But that's one of my best ones. I love it because it's one of my all-day vapes. It really is. It's my all-day vape. I keep 60 ml bottles of that recipe all the time. It's always available. You know, because I test recipes all the time.
Well, that's the only way to make it good is to test it over and over again, you know.
No, I mix up everybody else's recipes and I mix all kind of single flavor testing because I'm always getting flavorings in from flavor companies and stuff. And so I'm tasting this and that all the time. So I have all these.
So here's my question, hippie, right? Because I hate wasting shit. Okay. So how do you I don't know that I could just be mixing shit willy-nilly, because what if it tastes like crap?
That's why you only make 15 ml bottles.
Oh, usually it used to be 10 ml bottles. He makes 15 mils. Okay.
That's right.
I don't know why that didn't occur to me that you just make small bottles.
Yeah. I make small bottles, but I end up with like 30 daggone bottles that I got to go through and taste test and change cotton constantly all the time on my hat. That's why I have.
See, I don't like that. That's why I got him, so I don't have to do that. And I had to fucking re-wick 2 tanks tonight.
Yeah.
I call bullshit on that.
And I build my own coils and everything. I've got a lot of videos about building coils.
Well, I'm not doing that.
So yeah, I do. I know all the Ohm's law. I teach all that, you know. But yeah,
I mean, I know it. I'm just not going to do it because that's what he's for.
I do it. I mean, we don't have to make coils all the time. I usually make enough wire to where
You still owe Creed some wire. You
I
need to make more
do.
wire.
I do. I need to make Creed. I didn't want to send him that 3-foot piece of fused Clapton. It's like, really? I need to make a big one and then send that to Creed.
Or you could make him a couple 3-foot pieces.
He's not even in chat. I can't send him nothing. He's not even here.
I have his address.
Oh, okay.
Well, Stina, kick
Josh
him in the shin.
refuses to build or make juice for you? Damn, Stina.
Well, I mean, I don't think he needs to make you juice. I think you got that. I mean, I make the juice, but I mean, building, no, I'm not doing that. That's, yeah.
Where's Speed? Yeah, I don't know.
We have to do like a Saturday show to get Speed to show up because remember, he's in Washington, so it's still early. He just got off work.
Yeah, getting Speed on here might be difficult. Anytime I do a weird show, like not on a normal Friday, Speed usually will show up. I guess I'll have to do a weird show on a different day to get Speed to show up. But
he's your butthead,
Stina. That ain't gonna happen, obviously. And I also
what I need to do is swing by the office and clean the bathrooms. And I had to yell at Jeffrey today for not putting his fucking bowl in the dishwasher. I unloaded the dishwasher. At least he put water in it though, instead of everybody yesterday just put their crusty ass bowls in the sink and left them there.
Christy's like, Stina. I do need to make a big old jug of vanilla nuts because
oh yeah, you're right. He's in Arizona.
I'm tired of vaping all these other flavors, knowing I have
but he's still behind us
vape that I can vape all the time and never get tired of. Oh. So I need to make some. So
we got plenty. I ordered last time I bought juice, or liquid. I bought
all the flavors?
A big ass bottle of. We still have vanilla bean ice cream. I got another big ass bottle of vanilla custard.
Yeah, the vanilla custard is what goes out the quickest because it's got the highest percentage. And
which one?
I mean, for a juice, that one's
vanilla
high.
custard. Which vanilla?
Capella.
It's Capella vanilla custard. It's 13% though. It's high.
Lord.
Yeah.
And which vanilla bean ice cream?
That's just TFA vanilla bean ice cream, and then
God, I love y'all. I love y'all.
And then the hazelnut is also TFA. It's so it's basically 13% vanilla bean. I mean, vanilla custard, Capella. You got to use Capella, and then the vanilla bean ice cream is 3%. The hazelnut, the original recipe is 2%. I use 2.5%. Just because I'm so used to the hazelnut now, I need a little bit of a bump. But that's it. That's the 3 flavorings. Just 3 flavorings. That's my all-day vape. I vape that all the time. It's really good. So.
And it doesn't need to steep. You can vape it right immediately.
Scuba.
Yep.
The hazelnut you're using, okay? Check this out. Get you Flavor West hazelnut and just swap the 2 out. Same percentage and everything.
Yeah.
But use Flavor West hazelnut. Really? Yes.
Flavor West hazelnut. I can try that. I mean, I've tried changing the vanilla. That don't work. Don't change the vanilla because it'll screw everything up. The hazelnut, I don't mind changing because it could honestly, it could be better because they got the, well, on the vanilla, you can got V1 and V2. I always use the V1 because I like the egginess of it. The hazelnut, they have a DX of, which is non-diacetyl or whatever.
Right.
Kiss my ass.
I'll reach up and grab it and show you, but I got it
the
right
damn diacetyl. I don't care. So the DX.
Well, no, it's not that. Oh, now I use the TPA DX hazelnut rather than the TPA hazelnut because it is a different taste. It's a different flavor.
Right.
But Flavor West hazelnut has more of the authentic hazelnut flavor to it, and it'll lift that custard up a little more than the TPA hazelnut.
Man, I'm gonna have to try that.
Sense. if that makes any sense. I mean,
Oh, it
you
makes
want to lift
sense.
that, you want to lift that custard up, make it, make it more vibrant, more flavorful.
Right.
Okay. Seriously, I'm telling you, I got all the hazelnuts. The
Mm.
Flavor West hazelnut. Put that with Capella vanilla custard.
Wait,
It'll
we're
it might be
missing something. Vanilla bean ice cream. It's Capella vanilla, and then wait, not
You already said TPA, vanilla
yeah,
bean ice cream.
okay,
yeah,
yeah, vanilla
okay,
bean ice
vanilla
cream,
bean
yeah,
ice cream.
Good
and
night, Bill.
then the hazelnut. That's the three flavors.
All right.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
all that's in there, and it's
yeah.
absolutely delicious. And then if you just want regular vanilla, please, it's just the vanilla and the vanilla bean ice cream. There's no hazelnut, and then it's literally a base that anybody could start from and add whatever you want to it. You could add strawberry, you could add blueberry, you could whatever you want, and then
You could
No,
add graham cracker, and that turns
oh
out really
yeah.
good.
see you, Bill. Yeah, we're about to get
I
off
would
here,
say do not ever add French vanilla though, or it'll end up tasting like flowers.
Bill. I like flowers. I like vaping flowers.
I don't want to vape flowers. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it also was not something I would do again.
You're
So
very
you don't
welcome,
want
Will. We
this?
will see you really soon. I guess
My
probably
elbows say
Tuesday.
goodbye,
but-
Will. And my top cap that's missing.
I'm gonna go find her top cap. We're gonna bump off of here because it is past 10 o'clock. It is time for us to go, and we got stuff to do
Excuse
tomorrow.
me.
As Munchkin burps on camera.
No, we don't.
Why
Munchkin wants to go out to dinner. That's all Munchkin wants to do. And maybe go to Ollie's, because Ollie's is right next to where we're going out to eat. Munchkin is not making plans to do anything else but
What do we
stuff
need
her
from
face.
Ollie's?
Stuff. They have my look.
We
So
need stuff and things.
they have the tarts that I like at Ollie's occasionally for like a third of the price. So,
Yeah.
and we're right there. Why not just go wander around and look? Are you saying you don't want to go shopping? Is Scuba saying he does not want to go shopping? He's a bigger girl when it comes to shopping than I am. That motherfucker loves to spend money
Hey, Scuba?
on shit he don't need. Uh-huh. Mhm. That
well,
one.
I may spend a little money on stuff we probably don't need, but we
don't need.
we end up using every bit of the stuff that I get. I don't buy stuff and go, oh, I don't need that. I use every one of the things.
That doesn't mean we need it.
No, but it's always cool stuff.
Mm-hmm. Says you. That's why we've got a Darth Vader humidifier.
Hell, I'm going yard selling in the morning. Hell yeah.
Yard sale, hell yeah.
Hell
Yard sale
yeah,
where you
man.
find the best
There's
deals.
a 20 house yard sale tomorrow morning. Daggone it.
damn. I bet they're gonna have a lot of books.
Are
like
you one of those guys
oh.
that show up like at 4 a.m.? Y'all ain't open yet? What?
No, not me. Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. No,
I've seen
not
people do that. They're like, damn, man. They ain't even
Yeah.
opened yet, and y'all are already at the garage door like,
I
"Open
brought you
up."
some coffee. Open the door already.
Uh,
Well, early bird catches the worm. Early
Yeah.
bird also will get shot because your ass is here way too early. Oh my goodness. Yeah, some of those yard sales, it's funny. It's like no early, you have to put on your article, no early birds, because they'll show up at freaking 4 a.m. You're like, what in the hell? So yeah, you gotta list that, or you'll get people showing up before the crack of dawn just to see what you got.
Camping out like it's a concert and shit.
Hey, we had a good camp out when we did our little camp out thing, which I haven't been out camping like that in God knows how long.
Look, I'll burp at a restaurant too, John Q. I don't give a fuck. I'm over 40. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Not one iota.
So,
It's a compliment.
to the
It is.
chef, right?
It's a compliment,
We
yeah.
didn't even cook anything. I did get a new smoker. I don't know if I mentioned that last week. I don't.
No, you didn't.
I got a new smoker, so I already had the electric smoker that Munchkin got me for Christmas.
Which
And
apparently wasn't good enough.
well, I needed a smoker that actually had a fire pot. So I got a big Traeger Pro 32, so it's huge. But it we've smoked ribs on it and a pork butt, and damn, they were good. Oh my god, we still got 4 ribs left that Munchkin, I guess, is gonna let me eat, and then we still have a little bit of the pork butt left that
Dinner's tomorrow night. The restaurant's closed, CDC.
I'm gonna demolish the rest of that because it's absolutely the smoked flavor that comes off that is so damn good. Oh my god,
The ribs were really good.
and the ribs are good. The pulled pork I think was really good. So even one of the lawyers was like, "Dude, what did you put on there? Because if that's homemade," I was like, "No, it's not homemade. I bought some special rub that was a Mexican barbecue rub, and it actually was really good. It had
is
like
good.
chipotle in there and some other stuff, but it made it nice. And
Even
spicy.
Jeff ate some, which it's hard to get him to eat food, and
Yeah,
he thought it
our
was
main
good.
boss was like, "Yeah, I'll try some," and he
No, what do
ate
you
it,
mean
was
the
like,
main boss? Matt is not my boss.
well,
I have
but
one boss. That's Jeff.
they're partners.
I
kinda.
don't care. I don't work for Matt. He's not my boss.
Okay.
Oh well, yeah. Happy birthday to the turtle.
There's a hierarchy. Oh, it's Josh's birthday.
Well, I don't know when,
Happy
but she
birthday,
said they
Josh.
smoked steak for Joshua's birthday. Turtle.
There is Hippie Vape's channel for you guys that haven't subscribed. Go check it out. He's got, like I said, lots of recipes he posts on there. Maybe especially if y'all are into DIY, he walks you through the whole thing. Go
All
for
right,
it.
good night, Harry. Oh, it was on the 29th. Well, happy belated birthday to
Yes,
Turtle
belated
Boy.
birthday. I can't believe it's June already, man. The time
It's
is
not.
flying
It's
by.
still May. It's not June for two
In
more
a
hours.
couple of hours, it'll be June.
An hour and 52 minutes.
There you go. It'll be June.
John Q, it was the one he put in the fucking cart. It was supposed to be a surprise because he buys everything he wants. And that's the one goddamn thing he didn't buy yet, and he put it in the cart. So I bought it. Matter of fact, I found it for a better price. And now he goes and buys another one.
Look, there. Okay, when I put that in the cart, I was contemplating them. There, you did nothing wrong. I'm not saying that. I just, but as far as electric smokers go,
he's mad because he had to cut his brisket in half.
Well,
it's too
yeah,
small.
it wasn't wide enough, and it's pure electric. There's no smoke really that comes off just using electric only. I like the fire, so having the little fire pit and the auger that automatically pumps in the pellets, because the electric one I have to put pellets in manually, and that's a pain in the ass. But yeah, I'll still use both of them. I'll use the other one for smaller stuff.
See, the Blackstones, those are nice. Those are really expensive though.
The Blackstone
yes.
flat, yeah, the griddles, those are nice.
Now, I was trying to find one for my son-in-law to put over the stove burners. So you just put it on top of the stove burners and use those.
What the heck does that
and
say?
Even those are several $100s.
Rizana, I can't even read what the hell that says. Hippie, damn.
Banana pistachio RY4.
Banana pistachio.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Really?
RY4.
Huh.
It's public on my ELR.
You know, I went and tried some pistachio ice cream. I was disappointed. There was nothing pistachio about that
because it wasn't pistachio ice cream. It was vanilla ice cream with pistachios in it.
There you go. There was no pistachio. There was just pistachios.
Can I help
really?
you?
I could have just threw my own pistachios in there. What the hell?
Here's our other
That's
cat.
too funny.
That's Bandit. That's a
Holy
big
shit.
boy right there. That's a big
Yeah,
cat.
he's a big one. A big one. He's a big old hoss. Aren't you?
Hippie, wake your ass up. Look at this.
Ow, why'd you just bite me?
That's Daddy's cat
Chomp.
right there because
Yes.
he wants Daddy. He
He
don't
just
want
bite
you.
me.
Look at this
Did you
cat.
see him just bite
Oh.
my arm?
I saw him sniff at it. I don't know if he bit
No,
you.
he bit me. He did.
He's like, I want down, damn it. You're not Daddy.
Don't come, Daddy. Come on. Come on.
Kramer, that'll be
claw
the
the
day,
carpet.
right? Not that you're counting. 1,174 days. There you go. I would say you're counting, Kramer.
Kitty cat. He's like, what'd you wake me up for? What do you want? Oh.
I can't wait until John French gets his trike because he is going to fall in love with that thing.
Well, yeah, not crash landing and Supermaning into the corn's going to be a life-changing difference for him.
I mean, it's that plus the fact that you can fill the gas tank all the way up and not even have to worry about the weight because it's all on the trike. And you literally just hit the gas and you're in the air. And it's the same damn experience as you get foot launching. I've done both.
Look at this sweet kitty.
I
Isn't
do
he a good
enjoy
boy?
foot launching. Wow, that's a big kitty too. Meow, meow, damn it, meow. That's like another bandit.
Mm-hmm.
He's just as big.
Yeah, Bandit's a big boy. What are you doing down there, man? What are you doing?
So yeah, I can do foot launch. I can do trike. I prefer the trike just because it makes life easy. I like being able to put my feet up on the little pegs and just cruise, man. And you got options with a trike. I can hook a 360 to it. I can hook my phone onto it. I got a mirror on it that shows me where my wing is. I like that. You don't have that with a foot launch unit. You can do a 360, but damn, then it's in the way. Screw that. So yeah.
See, if I had the metal detector that I'd always wanted, I could scan the cats to make sure. But I'm pretty certain neither one of them stole my top cat.
See, and
Cat,
Kramer
because
brings up
they'd still be playing with it if they took it.
Kramer says that she loves her trike. She couldn't fly if it wasn't for the trike. There's a lot of people that they couldn't foot launch even if they wanted to. They have to trike. And the reason I don't mind showing off the trike is because there's a lot of people that couldn't put that much weight on their back and run and fly and, go into the sky. With a trike, you don't have to worry about that. As long as you can pull gas with your fingers, you're good to go, man. You're in the air.
Right? Attach a mod holder to the trike. He could.
I could put a mod holder on there, Scott. Don't give me ideas because I will accessorize the hell out of that thing.
Be a rolling hoopty and shit.
A hoopty?
Yeah,
A
put me a
hoopty.
hoopty.
Mhm.
I have some speakers on there. Put me a little amp, and I'll just
You go
jamming
get
out
some
in the sky.
curb feelers and shit sticking off the back
Don't
wheels.
forget to tell everybody, hit that like button, hit that subscribe
Hit the
button.
like button, hit the subscribe button.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Is it
Well,
bad that I have any? Oh, I did hit the like button. So there
Nobody
you go.
ever
Right.
does
likes
that.
and 23 people watching. Come on, hit that
Yeah.
like button,
They don't
everybody.
never hit the like button.
Well,
Nobody
let's see
likes
if we
me.
can
They
just
just
blow it off.
Kramer, I can't
What
even
if-
jump
what if
down off my
everybody
kitchen
hit the
counter,
like
much less
button,
land with an
know?
80-pound motor on my
they
back.
just tolerate me, hippie. That's it. They just tolerate me.
Let's just blow the roof off of YouTube and all hit that like button. Come
Right.
on. Everybody hit that like button.
So
I mean, or the dislike button. Either way,
yeah,
it works
there you
the
go.
same. So
Scott says put some 8-inch rims on there. Yeah, I gotta stick with the same tires that it comes with. I mean, I did have to replace the
I mean,
inner
do
tube.
you really? Do you?
What?
Do you stick with the same tires that came on it?
Yeah, because I mean, I could buy some Harbor Freight ones, but they're not the same tread pattern. I mean,
Who gives
they
a shit
may
if it's the
work.
same tread pattern as long as they stick to the trike?
I'd love
Stick to the trike. It's more about sticking to the ground.
It's not like you're gonna fail a safety inspection because your tread's worn
I
on your
don't know.
trike tires.
I just want John to get his so I can go and show him what to do. Once he gets the takeoff down, and the landing should come pretty easy. I mean, as long as he's got the space for it, he'll be able to land that thing, and he's going to be in love with that trike. And that'll make
So are his knees.
because he's had some really bad landings.
He hops up real quick from him though. He just pops back up. Knees
You say
bleeding.
he pops
That
up.
was a great flight.
When he
did.
crash landed,
When he Supermaned into that cornfield, he hopped up rather quick and came. That was a great flight. It's like, well, the flight was landing, not so much, but
when
yeah,
we flew it
he
in
literally
view,
arms in front of him.
he crash landed pretty much on the asphalt right there. He did not get up. That's why I crash landed trying to get to him because I thought he was hurt.
I was talking about the last one when we were out.
Well, the in view one's the one I'm talking about because he came in really hard and he laid there for like 30 seconds not moving. And I'm like, damn, he's hurt.
He was taking inventory of all of his body
just sitting
parts.
there like,
yeah.
And then he was like, I was waving that I was good. I was like, no, it looked like you were waving because you was hurt. That's what it looked like.
Right.
He didn't say keep going or anything.
What's the everything is broken wave versus I'm good? Yeah.
Hey man, I'm hurt. Time out.
Yeah.
Subwoofers. No, okay, look. All right. I get the whole sound thing that y'all are trying to tell me to put on the trike. Number one, I'll be like at least 300 feet in the air. Nobody's going to be able to hear they might be able to hear it, but I have headphones on that I can play music through. I just don't do it because I post my videos on YouTube. So if I play copywritten music, it pretty much will strike. It won't strike me. It'll say, you're sharing revenue, which I could give a shit less about. I don't care.
I just had that happen to one of my videos.
Really? Yeah. See?
Yeah, because it was copyrighted. It was a copyrighted song.
Yeah.
In the background, actually.
Yeah, if it's in the background, it doesn't matter. I used Insta360's app and chose one of their songs from their app and I thought, well, it must be good because it's using their app. It was a freaking copywritten song. I'm like, seriously? I posted it anyway. I was like, well, I'll share my proceeds of all 5 cents to everybody on YouTube.
Like this.
All right.
I just was like, whatever.
Ow.
Yeah.
I want to find Munchkin's top cap. So, I don't know where it could be. I really don't know what you could have done, but she is like helpless in there vaping a gigantic tank that is not set up for her juice.
Cool, Scott.
No, I re-wicked it. It's fine. It's just looks stupid on this mod.
Okay, he went right back there and went back.
He did. He was like, all right, petting's done.
Like, I'm good. I'm good.
He got his lovin's. He was good.
Mm-hmm.
That's very similar to Bandit.
That one's
Bandit
just down there being a menace.
Waits for me to get up. As soon as I get up, he heads to the bedroom and then waits for me to get in the bed and then runs instantly up into my face. And I have to pet him constantly. And then he'll usually lay down right in my face. And then he'll eventually go on. But yeah, you gotta give him his attention or he's not happy.
Well, at least he doesn't sleep on your head.
No, he does not. Yeah. Bandit will go and sleep on his own, but Smokey, the one that lays on her head, yeah, that one's attached to
I suppose it's good that she only weighs like 6 pounds because
she comes and jumps on her head and that's where she sleeps.
And she's like forehead to forehead with me. Or she will wrap around my head and have the claws. So if I move, she tightens them. Or I'll just feel like someone's staring at me and I'll open my eyes and she's sitting on the pillow just staring down into my face. And she's all black, so it's creepy. So all you can see is these glowing eyes above your head.
Let me see if I can plug this in real quick. I'll show y'all what these things do.
I
If
mean,
it
hey,
works.
they could start that. Yes, he wants to play with his lights now.
It is online now. They're not lighting up. What the hell
I'm
did I do
sorry.
wrong? Oh. Kind of helps if you plug them in. All right.
Hey, Kyle, what's up?
Kyle. Oh, there he is.
Hey, Munchkin, I shared that recipe in private chat.
Oh, cool.
There we go. All right, we have lights.
That way you can save it, Munchkin. Just in case if you want to order the flavorings or something, I can tell you everywhere you need to go. Mainly everything's at Bull City Flavors except for the Holy Holy Grill RY4. It's at DIY Flavor Shack here in the US. I think that's in Nevada.
I don't know if any of these will. You can't even hardly see these, but yeah. I got so many choices on here.
How long is that strip?
It's 16 feet.
Jesus.
I don't need that many, but this is what's gonna be going around my paramotor ring, so I can
How much was that strip for 16 feet?
It's like $24, something like that. It's not expensive. It's just there's so many options you can do on here, and then once you get that, then you can go through the colors and say, well, I want these to be blue, and then it does all kinds of stuff, dude. I can't even begin to
King
tell
Cover
you.
I've got them around big
and red.
posters, like I call it the hippie room. I'm talking the whole room is all decked out in like albums and album covers and hippie-fied stuff. I call it the hippie room, and of course all my guitars.
Do you have black light posters?
Yes,
yeah. Because that's required for a hippie room. Does it smell like patchouli? Because that is also a requirement.
It's got a little red light, but yeah, this thing does so many different LED effects. There's like, I don't know, 300 or 400 different things that it'll do LED wise, and you tell it how many LEDs you got. So if I put this on my paramotor and I say I can only use 175 of them, I cut it, and then I go in the app and say, look, I only have 175 LEDs. It'll light it up to 175 and stop right there, which is pretty cool. So,
and that's that controller you got right there?
Yeah, this is a ESP32. Which is, these things are like, I bought 3 of them for like 20 something bucks. And then you can buy these little breadboards to stick them in, and then the only reason I got this controller is because the step up controller, it takes 3.3 volts, which this chip puts out 3.3 volts and converts it into 5 volts. And these are 5-volt LEDs. So it takes the voltage that it comes out of that chip and converts it into 5 volts. And then it runs it out to the LEDs. But that's something that you really don't have to have. I just did it because if your run is really long, the voltage drops the longer it is. So since I'm cutting some off, I probably don't even need that, but I put it on there anyway just to relieve the strain. But yeah, it does all kinds of stuff. And then you can put your own presets in there. So I got to figure out how to do the US flag and all that stuff, but I'll figure it out.
Cool.
Black light posters. Yeah, black light posters. But yeah, it's dirt cheap. It's not that hard to make. Took me a while to figure out what wire goes where, but once you figure that out, it's easy. It's literally only like 3 or 4 wires you got to solder, and you're done. You don't even have to solder if you use jumper wires. So there's that. But yeah, all right. I think we're gonna bump off here, guys. It has been a fantastic show. I do appreciate Hippie coming on tonight and sharing his knowledge with us. Y'all make sure to check out his channel, Hippie Vapes, with a Y, not a I. I don't know who put that earlier. It is Hippie with a Y. Hippie Vapes. Check him out. He posts lots of good recipes, and he puts them all on e-liquid recipes, so y'all can go.
Do you think I could fix that just by adding more VG?
No,
that's not gonna. Yeah,
it'll
that's
just
not.
thin it out. That's all.
Yeah, it'll
Still
thin
gonna
it out.
taste the same.
We'll figure something out.
How
You
much
guys have a
did you
great
make?
weekend. I'm gonna try to. If the weather's nice, I may
got that
try to
much
fly
left.
tomorrow. I'll post another video because that's what I do is I post videos. But until then, y'all be safe out there. We'll catch you next week. Peace out.
Adios.
Later.